York is my hometown, and Angie and I have two boys who are both very much appreciative of their hometown, which was a scenario I didn't necessarily grow up in here in York. When my friends and I were growing up, we sort of said, I don't know what I want to do, but I know I don't want to do it here. And that's a mentality that has shifted, especially with me over the years, and most of my friends have also shifted into a respect for this hometown that we've been raised into.
When I was about 6 months old, I lived in Indiana, and my mother ran away. She is now a single mom with 3 kids, but she ran away with 2 6-month-old twins, myself and my sister, and my brother, who was about 14 months old. She ran away from my abusive, drug-using father. We were in and out of shelters up until I was about age 3 or 4. And my mom bought a house here in York, in Manchester, and I grew up here. It's my home. It's the place that I eventually, it welcomed me in, and it was home for me. I graduated from Northeastern High School in 2014, and I eventually transferred over to Temple University in Philadelphia. When I transferred there, Philadelphia is this beautiful, amazing school. I was in one of the best business schools in the country, but, it just didn't feel like home to me. And back last year, end of 2017, I made that choice. You can't transfer Philadelphia connections to York too easily, and I had to make that decision. Am I going to go home? Am I going to invest in York? And I did. I transferred from Temple University to York College of Pennsylvania to finish my degree.
Why I invest in York City? I think the main reason is people. And why anyone invests in anything, there's really 3 reasons. One is monetary. The other is because it's exciting. And the third is because they believe in what's going on. For me, I believe in what's going on. I believe in the people. Whether it's the restaurateurs who are all rooting for each other, no one's rooting against the other person. Where a lot of the older money in York has gone away, so we have a lot of new entrepreneurs coming into the area. They believe in York, and if we continue to believe in York, I think York will be a much better place. And it'll be a better place for us, it'll be a better place for the young adults right now, and be a better place for the children.
I came here 19 years ago for a job that didn't quite work out as planned. But I decided to stay even after the job went away because I saw a great deal of potential here. I saw possibilities and I saw room for growth for the entire community. And I saw potential for me to do art, something that I love, and to be able to make a living at it.
I grew up going to St. Patrick's Elementary School, and I came downtown on the bus, and I went back to my home in the suburbs, and we didn't even really understand that there was a downtown that existed. My kids, they walk from our home on Linden Avenue a mile to school every day. They have friends in the neighborhoods downtown who they hang out with all of the time. And through Angie and I, we spend, 80–90% of our time downtown and in the city. So my kids, they absolutely love the things that are happening downtown. They could tell you all of the restaurants they like, where they want to go to get gelato, where they play video games, all of those things that we didn't necessarily have when we were growing up.
When my wife and I moved here over 20 years ago, I was transferred here to run a company in Red Lion. I was traveling and working a lot, and she was more involved in the community. And when that business was sold, we had to make a decision whether we would move back to New Jersey, where we came from, or whether we would move to somewhere else in the country. At that time, knowing the people we knew, we decided to stay in York, and we did whatever we could to stay in York. My wife then got a job with the Red Cross, and we've got very involved with the community and the people in the community. And from there on, we were sold.
I'm invested in York because of the variety, the community opportunities, the fact that there's an emerging surge of people being interested and equally invested in this community. And I think that's very important.
I'm investing in York. I'm investing in my life here, starting out working for Life Path Christian Ministries, seeing the community every single day, seeing their need, and them just wanting to interact with the York community, and being able to do that every single day is probably one of the best things that I've ever done with my life, and the best decisions that I ever made.